Yo, what's up guys? Sorry I haven't made a video in a few days, but this video is going to be filled with information. A bunch of news has been going around recently. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and let's get right into this video. As everyone knows, the Bulls regular season game is tomorrow. It's the first one of the season. They're playing the Hornets at 6. You know, the Hornets aren't really good, so I expect the Bulls to win their first game. So I'm super excited for that, and I can't wait for the season to finally be here. And as most people know by now, a few days ago, the Chicago Bulls signed Luol Deng to a one-day contract, and he retired with us. You know, I always liked Luol Deng. You know, he was in my era, I'd say. You know, me growing up, I always watched the Bulls with him and Joakim Noah leading us to the playoffs. And, you know, it was just a grit and grind team. You know, I'm just really happy that they signed him to retire. So, you know, good for Luol. You know, I'm pretty sure he's still making like $14 million or like $4 million a year. Not even playing because of the Lakers. So, hey, enjoy retirement, Luol. And now getting into some bigger news. 2 days ago, the Chicago Bulls waived guards Milton Doyle and Justin Simmons, and as well as forward Simi Shityu. And Chicago's roster now stands at 16. You know, the Bulls, I'm pretty sure, still need to cut one more player to make it, you know, the roster 15. And I know that Jim Boylen also said at practice that he expects the Bulls' second two-way player to be a different candidate, you know, that's someone like not in the organization or that plays from the Windy City Bulls team. So, you know, we're going to be signing someone, you know, a free agent or someone. So I'm really excited to see, you know, who that is. And speaking of us possibly signing a free agent, some rumors have been going around about the Chicago Bulls and Iman Shumpert. It said that us and the Grizzlies have had conversations with him. You know, Iman Shumpert's from Chicago. He's a really good veteran that, you know, the Bulls could possibly need. And the only reason I'm saying this is because Chandler Hutchison is hurt. If he was healthy, I feel like the Bulls wouldn't look at anyone. You know, I feel like our small forward position is kind of, you know, weak at depth. I know Jim Boylen doesn't really like Denzel Valentine. You know, Denzel Valentine isn't in our rotation. He doesn't play good defense. You know, he's a good three-point shooter. That's about it. But yeah, it'd definitely be interesting if the Bulls sign him. You know, I know he played for the Kings on his most recent team, I'm pretty sure. And I know a lot of the young Kings respected him. And I'm pretty sure the Kings were going to make the playoffs until Iman Shumpert got traded, and then everything went downhill. So, you know, this is an interesting topic. I wouldn't be mad if we signed him, but at the same time, I don't really see us signing him because of Hutchison. He should be back sooner than, you know, later. So, yeah. That's an interesting topic to, you know, monitor before the season starts, but I highly doubt we sign him. And yesterday was the deadline for us to extend Kris Dunn and Denzel Valentine because they were part of the 2016 draft. And this is the last year of their rookie deals. So if we wanted to extend them, we could have offered it to them before 5 yesterday. And, you know, the deadline passed and, you know, the Bulls didn't, I don't even think they talked to Kris Dunn or Denzel Valentine about the deal because, you know, I like Kris Dunn and Denzel, but they just haven't been that good for us to, you know, extend them, I feel like. Which means both players will become free agents in 2020. So, you know, I'm going to be, you know, I hope we win them back for cheap. It'd be nice, but, you know, I feel like some bad team would probably overpay for them. So we have to see after the season about that. And the Chicago Bulls also said that they exercised the 4th-year option on Lauri Markkanen and the 3rd-year options on Wendell Carter Jr. and Chandler Hutchison. And all 3 players will be under contract with the Chicago Bulls for the 2020-21 season. So I'm really happy that we signed Lauri Markkanen back for cheap and Wendell Carter Jr. You know, Chandler Hutchison, you know, I have a lot of faith in him. You know, he played bad last year. You know, he also got hurt. I felt like he just was scared at times on the court. And, you know, especially the summer league, he really let me down. I feel like, you know, he was bigger than everyone on the floor, and he still played scared. So I don't know. I hope he, you know, has a comeback season and plays well this year, because I saw on Twitter that he said that, like, he expects to be, like, win most improved player, and I just, honestly, I can't see that, but, you know, I like the, you know, confidence in the kid, and I hope the best for him. And the NBA just released every team's roster for the start of the 2019-2020 NBA regular season, and Chandler Hutchison, Felicio, and Adam Moko are listed on the Chicago Bulls inactive/two-way list. You know, like I said earlier in the video, the Bulls are going to sign another two-way player, so, you know, I'm excited about that. And another thing that kind of shocked me is that Jim Boylen said he met with Otto Porter Jr. to discuss workload, and his plan is to roughly, play Otto 30 minutes per game, and back-to-backs will be a case-by-case basis, which could be some load management. Porter, he's battled some injuries in the past. But, I feel like he's still pretty young, and I'm surprised that they're doing this, workload. But at least Jim Boylen said his communication is all good between them. I like this, but at the same time I don't, because he's young and he's going to be a free agent by the end of this year, and he's already getting overpaid. And I don't know if the Bulls are going to offer him a big deal like he probably expects to get. So that's going to be an interesting topic to monitor this season. But yeah, honestly, I wouldn't mind bringing back Otto. I like him a lot. He fits with us good. When we traded for him last year, we won games with him. We just played good for a whole month when we traded for him. He's definitely getting overpaid, so hopefully he comes back on a cheaper deal. But yeah, I really do like Otto with, meshing with Zach LaVine. So that'll be interesting to see who we sign next year as well. And, as everyone knows, Kobi White played amazing this preseason. In the last preseason game, he had 29 points. He shot 6 of 8 from 3. And he played amazing. He honestly was probably one of the best rookies playing in the preseason. And Kobi White also finished the preseason second among all rookies in scoring at 19.2 points per game. I really like the Kobi White pick. I can't wait to see what he's going to do this year. Jim Boylen already said he's in the rotation, so I'm really excited for that. I feel like he's going to be a great piece off the bench. And hopefully, later in the season, he at least starts or, at least takes over Kris Dunn's spot or something, becomes a sixth man. Because I feel like the Bulls are going to play him at the shooting guard off the bench because, honestly, I like Kobi White, but it really surprised me how good he's been shooting this preseason. So I hope he continues it in the regular season. And yeah, I know this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm sorry about that. I hope you guys are still enjoying all this news. And also on Facebook today, I saw a post by diehard Chicago Bulls fans, and it said that Zach Lowe, I don't know if I pronounced the name right, I probably didn't, I'm sorry about that. He predicted that the Chicago Bulls would make the playoffs, which I agree with 100%. You guys know that. I've been talking about it all offseason long. And he also said Zach LaVine will make the All-Star team, and it will be his first year, and I do agree with that as well. LaVine is definitely going to be an All-Star. He should have been one last year, but, we didn't have wins. So as long as we win some games, LaVine will definitely be an All-Star. And he also said he predicts Otto Porter Jr. will sign a long-term extension this year with the Chicago Bulls. Like I said earlier in the video, I wouldn't mind if we gave him an extension or re-signed him, as long as he comes back a little cheaper, because I'm pretty sure he's making like 24, 28 million a year, and he's not worth that, He's really solid, but not worth that at all. So hopefully he comes back and takes a pay cut, because I really like Otto, like I said, and he meshes well with us, and he's another veteran that we need to make the playoffs. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I know it's been all over the place. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to be posting videos pretty much daily all week, so stay tuned for those. Also, if you guys want to go to a Chicago Bulls game, make sure you buy your tickets on SeatGeek and use my promo code InsideBulls to save $20 on your first ticket purchase. I'll definitely be going to a game, I think, soonish. And I know this is kind of off topic, but if you guys watched the Chicago Bears game the other day, I saw a tweet on Twitter that said the Chicago Bulls might be the best team in Chicago this year. And I saw that, and it just, it kind of hyped me up. I just hope, the people don't hype up the Bulls too much and we tank or don't make the playoffs and be a letdown. But I don't believe that, I can't wait to watch the Bulls play Wednesday. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a good one.